I sometimes open these videos with the question. So here's my question. Is there any way at all, that you have found having mild cognitive impairment to be a positive in your life? Only you can answer that question. But I will tell you this. Based on what I just learned from some of the world's leading experts in mild cognitive impairment, if your answer is yes, or if your answer could be yes, that can greatly improve your ability to live with mild cognitive impairment. So let's talk about that today. Hi, I'm Tony Deering of GoCogno.com, the website for people with mild cognitive impairment. Last month, I went to Toronto to visit Baycrest, which runs one of the leading programs in the world for mild cognitive impairment. These are the people who literally wrote the book on MCI. I met with all three of the co-authors, including Dr. Kelly Murphy, who you see here, and I was honored to have all three of them sign my copy of the book. What they are doing at Baycrest is amazing and life-changing. As one of the women with MCI told me, I had no hope. Now I have hope and a plan. I gained so much knowledge and so many insights from their pioneering work. And my goal over the next few months is to share as much of that as I possibly can with you. I begin today with the notion that never, ever occurred to me. It's the idea that there could possibly be anything positive about having MCI. MCI is a frightening, frustrating, maddening condition, so I was completely unprepared to hear from the authors the notion that one of the things that they have learned over the past 20 years is that there are people who think that there are ways that MCI has had a positive impact on their life. And they offer examples. There's a 61-year-old contractor who says, "It makes me reflect on what's important in life. I appreciate my family more." Or the retired physicist, 70, who says that he now walks the dog regularly and it's one of his favorite parts of the day. This is not looking at MCI through rose-colored glasses. These people have all of the challenges and frustrations and anxieties that come with living with MCI. And dealing with those things can really get you down. The authors of the book talk a lot about that. They say negative mood symptoms are prevalent in people with MCI, and they can affect memory and promote progression to dementia. But they go on to ask a question that has stuck with me more than any other single passage that I read in their book. They say, if negative mood symptoms can cause all these problems for you, then what can positive attitudes do? And the answer is it can really help. They say many studies have been conducted attesting to the benefits of a positive attitude on your cognition. That does not in any way mean that MCI is a wonderful thing, but it is a good reason to try to find something positive in it and to try to take as positive approach as you can toward living with it. We are not suggesting that you need to feel happy all the time, the authors of the book write. We are suggesting that you pay attention to any negative thoughts and emotions and deal with them. Don't just wait for them to go away. Take action to engage in activities that you find enjoyable and that make you feel good about yourself. They go on to say that there are three particular types of activities that are good for that. Activities that you find personally meaningful, that give you some purpose in life. Activities that involve interacting with other people. And activities that involve being physically active. I hope you find that helpful. I hope you at least give it some thought and reflect on it. I do have to admit, for me, I found that message hard to internalize. It made me reflect back on my own mother, who had cognitive impairment, progressed to a less common form of dementia called FTD, and who passed away about 4 years ago. And for 6 months afterwards, I was just racked with grief and sorrow and guilt. And then one day, I just decided something good has to come out of the loss of such an amazing, wonderful woman. And that day, I decided that I was going to learn everything there could possibly be known about brain health and prevention of dementia and share it with anybody who might possibly benefit from that through my website. So yeah, after she was gone, I did find something positive. And what today's lesson has caused me to realize is that looking back on it, I wish that I could have found something positive while this was still going on and she was still with us. It would not have changed the outcome, but it would have made what we were going through better for her and for us. I can't go back and change that. And you can't live in regret. You have to learn and grow and just try to do a little bit better. For me, that's taking things that I wished I had known then and sharing them with people who might still be able to benefit them based on what they're going through now. So after you've had a chance to reflect on this, if you find that there is something positive you can say about living with MCI, let me know. Leave a comment or send me an email at tonyduring@GoCogno.com. I hope to hear from you, and I hope to see you again next week. Until then, as always, be kind to your mind.